Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new weekly tarot reading. If you would like to watch the link to the extended, you can now watch the link to the extended down in the first comment that is pinned down below, as well as in the description box below. You can find the link down there. For any personal reading inquiries, you can also find that link to my personal readings in the description box below. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember that this can be for your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus placement. So if those positions are dominant in your chart, please make sure to check those positions out as well, because those might actually resonate for you, okay, a lot as well. All right, let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here, time is ticking. Okay, so let's see. It has here the number 9. If you see the number 999, 909, or something very important will be happening on the 9th of this month. Pay attention to the number 9, okay? Time is ticking. As you can see here, there's that young lady who is kind of panicking. She looks like she's panicking. You know, that clock is, sounding an alarm. She's like, oh my gosh, I've got to get ready. I've got to leave. And she's not ready. She's like getting her hair done. Okay, so there's something here with panic, maybe stress happening. When is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? Okay. So time is ticking. Things moving too fast or not moving at all, and you want them to move faster. Time is difficult to calculate when in this situation, but it feels never ending when you're also kind of like apart from it. So if this is some kind of a union, it says here, time is difficult to calculate when in a union, but it feels never ending when apart from that union. Okay, for some, this could be career related, finances, friends, family members, love, whatever area of your life this is. But it also comes with a second message, and it says here, I am trying to be patient. I want to return and I want to do what's right. But being apart from what I really want feels like an eternity. Whether this is an idea that you have, whether this is money that you're waiting for, whether it's results that you're waiting on, whether it's, a phone call that you're waiting on. It could just be the fact that maybe you want to be close to a person, you want to be in your dream job already, you want to be where you want to be now, you want to take that vacation, whatever it is. It could be something simple, right? But right now, try to be patient. Yes, I know that you want to be where you want to be, you want to get what you want to have, okay? But right now, it might be feeling like it's an eternity because you're having to wait. You're having to wait it out. So time is ticking. If this is somebody here towards you, then they are the ones who are trying to be patient. They do want to return to you. They do want to be close to you. Being apart from you feels like an eternity, but there's something here in the middle with regards to timing. Time is ticking, whether things are too slow or things are moving too fast. If things are moving too slow, you might be expecting something, but this is saying don't rush it, because you have greater leverage by you waiting it out. You will be a winner here. You will win in this situation if you are able to be patient instead of pushy, instead of move things along too quick, instead of doing something to make things move faster, whether this is love, career, family, if you're getting involved in finances, with real estate, with creative endeavors. This could be some kind of sales or acquisition, but be patient. Okay, it's gonna come in. Now let's go and jump into your past, present, future position. Who and what is coming towards you? What is in your opportunity? Also, what is in your challenge position and how to overcome that challenge? Remember, let me know in the comments below how this reading all resonates for you. I finally heard back from YouTube, and YouTube is aware that there's a problem with the subscriptions. A lot of my subscribers have been unsubscribed involuntarily from my channel without having a clue why. And so they are aware that that is an issue. They're working on the issue right now. And also they did let me know that they're also aware that my YouTube videos have been hidden from the news feed. So they're aware of all these issues, and they're working on it. So during that time that they are working on it, finally I got a response. I do still ask for your support. So if you do want to support the channel, support me, comment down below, even if it's just commenting down an emoji. That really helps support me, my channel. And of course, it doesn't cost you a thing to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit all. Okay, now let's go and jump right into your reading. Now, you could be dealing with the sign of Pisces. I see also the sign of Aries. What else do we have here? The sign of Libra. Okay, but whatever sign this is, I see here at the bottom of this deck, you have the Justice. This could be related to some kind of injustice that is, that you're experiencing right now in an area of your life. You might be thinking that it's not fair that you have to wait this long. You might be thinking like, gosh, why do I have to wait this long if I'm the one who has been putting in the work and the effort, waiting for money, waiting for the result, waiting for a person, waiting for justice to come in. This is saying there's nothing that you need to do to create justice because karma is already taking care of it. Let karma take care of this. You're going to get justice for whatever this injustice has created in your life, okay? Whatever dilemma. Now, I'm going to be going into different positions. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. The way that the readings work here on my channel, excuse the noise, is I do general readings. So this can be related to any area of your life: love, finances, career, family, friends. It could be coworkers, a boss. It could be ideas that you have, projects you're working on. Okay, whatever this is, an environment here. But I see that in your challenge position, you have the High Priestess, the Judgment, and the Two of Swords. So this is an indication that right now you might be avoiding learning a lesson. There's a lesson to be learned by you, kind of being patient, okay? There's a lesson to be learned by also, for those of you guys who are on the opposite side of the situation where things are moving way too fast, there's also a lesson to be learned there, and you might be wanting to slow things down. Whatever end of the spectrum you're on, I see here that this is an indication where you have to go through this process because there's something there that you need to learn. For others of you, it could be a little bit difficult for you to hear the higher calling, okay? For you to want to create changes within yourself, within your life. Are you ignoring these changes? Do you see that these changes are happening, but you might be avoiding them because it's difficult for you to go into change, into the unknown? And that's what this is indicating. For others of you, there could be some kind of a situation where it's difficult for you to have a reconciliation with a person, whether a person here, hasn't apologized or you feel like they owe you an apology. For others, there could be some kind of situation where you might be going into an environment and you see a person that maybe did something bad to you and that person still hasn't apologized. I feel like this person may not apologize, but you have to accept that. You still have to enter that situation in a very confident kind of way, okay? And I feel like this matter is going to be resolved on its own. Karma is going to take care of it. I'm sensing that for others of you, there's some kind of a situation there where it could be a little bit challenging for you to make a decision, okay, about a situation here. Some kind of a decision having to do with, perhaps right now you might be in denial about something. Are you denying something? You might be feeling rather uncomfortable in a situation, in a job, in a career, in a relationship, but you're kind of making up excuses as to why you have to remain in it. Okay, so that means that you need to cut off that blindfold of denial and face the truth. Face your truth, face your fears, face your anxiety, face insecurities, and be honest with yourself. You will be learning a lesson if you are strong enough, okay, courageous enough to cut off that blindfold of denial and say, you know what, okay, fine, I see things for what they really are, right? I see that for others of you, there could be some kind of an energy where there could be secrets being held, whether you're holding on to secrets, somebody else around you. There could be some kind of energy where somebody is not talking, not communicating. For others, there could be some kind of energy where you might find it a little bit challenging to take action right now because you might be feeling some kind of nervous energy. Whether this is you feeling nervous towards somebody, or it could just be the fact that somebody here around you is feeling nervous to approach you. Take the reading however resonates. But part of the challenge as to why this connection isn't happening, if it's a reconciliation, okay? The reconciliation is on the horizon, but there's also a person here around down there, whether you or somebody else who is very nervous. You make me feel nervous and excited in a good way. I am scared to approach you. This could be career related, love related, family, friends, okay, whatever area of your life. Somebody is very nervous to approach the other, whether you towards them, them towards you. It could also be that person who knows that they need to apologize to you, but they're very nervous to do so. They don't really have the guts to do that right now. Okay, now I see here that in the recent, and let me know in the comments below which area of your life that pertains to. Is that happening in your love, career, family, friends, whatever it is? In the recent past, you have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So I see here that in the recent past, there was some kind of an energy where you kind of felt like you needed to take a little bit of a step back because there was a lot going on. There was a lot on offer. It could be a person here who you felt like, okay, you know what, is this person real or are they not? Are they keeping their options open or are they really telling me the truth? For others of you, somebody here came in to offer you a lot and you were like, that looks too good to be true. Like, why all of a sudden are you offering me everything, right? Why all of a sudden? Okay, whether it's work related, job related, finances, career, family, love, whatever this is. But I see here that there's some kind of a matter where you need to stand up for yourself, okay, based on something related to the past. Now, in the past, I see here that somebody ended up getting triggered because you took a step back. You took a step back because you didn't trust the person, you didn't trust the situation, you didn't know whether you could trust them or not. I see here that you were doing the research, you were investigating, there could have been some spying going on, but this individual, somebody here ended up getting triggered, they ended up getting angry because I feel like you ended up finding out more than what they wanted you to know, or you ended up knowing more than what they had you believe you did know. Does that make sense? So I feel like this person ended up kind of getting triggered. Somebody may have lashed out. I see here it says wish granted. You are my purpose fulfilled. You are my sun, my moon, my stars, my everything. Somebody either came in to tell you, you are everything to me. Yes, you're my sun, my moon, my stars, but you were like, wait a minute. Why all of a sudden? What are you hiding? What did you do, right? Why are you trying to convince me that, oh, now you have it all. Now everything's on a silver platter for me, right? I feel like at some point, yes, this person, this opportunity, whether it was a job opportunity, love situation, career, family situation, it definitely was everything that you've ever wanted. But you did take a step back because you started to feel like, I smell something's off in the situation, right? And that's when that person got triggered. Now, I do see here that it could also have been the fact that this person got scared because they saw that when you took a step back, they were like, oh my God, I can't possibly let you go because you're everything to me. Because they started to realize that you are their wish granted, okay? I see here that in your, and let me know in the comments below what that was all about, which area of your life, career, love, family, whatever that is. In your current situation, you have the World, the Five of Pentacles, reverse, the Page of Pentacles. So right now, currently speaking, I see here that there's some chapter of your life that is either ending, coming to an end, or you are already tying up those loose ends that need to be tied up. Whether this is career related, love, family, friends, a project you're working on, ideas that you have, okay, whatever this is. It's like you gave what you had to give, you did what you had to do, okay, you learned what you had to learn, and now there's closure. You are realizing that that chapter of your life needs to be closed out, and as soon as you close out that chapter in your life, you tie up those loose ends. I see here that you're headed towards a recovery. You're headed towards progression. If you've been struggling financially, that chapter of your life is already over. You're no longer going to struggle financially because there's an unexpected amount of money coming in, unexpected news about money coming in, unexpected kind of a surprise coming in that's going to make you feel more relieved, okay? I feel here that there's that energy of you finally seeing progress in an area of your life where you felt like you've hit a wall. Okay, like there was a dead end, like nothing was happening, nothing was moving. You're finally going to start seeing progress starting right now. But remember, I see here that there's a chapter that needs to be accepted as a closure, as an ending. Now, I see here that also, again, something here on offer. Somebody's either going to come in to offer you something, either offer you an apology. This could be some kind of a money opportunity for some. Excuse me. For others, this could also be love related, career related. But I feel like now you're finally feeling confident, or at least you're going to start feeling confident enough because you're now closing out that chapter to take that step forward, right? To now, it's like you've done the brainstorming, you've done the research, you've gotten all the, all the information, and now it's time for you to take a step forward. I feel like now you're going to do it, whatever that is for you, whether it's pertaining to love, career, finances, friends. You're finally taking that first step forward. Now, excuse me, I've been doing so many readings. So what this is saying also is that when you take that first step forward, make sure not to rush it. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush the process because you're still learning. Take baby steps, okay? Don't put pressure on yourself. Be kind and gentle with yourself. If this also is related to a conversation where you're like, you know what, I have to have this conversation, or you've been feeling like I can't have this conversation, there's a matter that is coming out into the light and you need to address it. There's a matter here that you need to stand up for. You need to start taking action towards it. Maybe you've been kind of like, thinking about, how am I going to say this? How am I going to bring up the topic? How am I going to bring up the subject? Be rational, okay, but express your feelings, but do not put it off anymore. I feel like this needs focus. It needs your action, okay? And focus on a positive outcome. Okay, because I feel like that's what you're going to get. Now, I'm also seeing here, it says depressed, feeling guilty for their behavior and unhappy with the outcome. If you've been feeling rather sad, unhappy, depressed with an outcome, again, I feel like there's a matter here that you need to address. You need to stand up for it. The reason why you've been feeling this way, you're overthinking it. You're like, I'm not happy with what happened. I'm not happy with what this person did. There's something here that you need to stand up for and bring out into the open. Okay, have that conversation, be rational about it, express how you feel, and I feel like it's going to make you feel a lot better. This can also be happening when you have that conversation. This person's going to end up feeling guilty, or they're feeling guilty already. There's somebody here feeling guilty already for their behavior, and they're unhappy with the outcome. Okay, this needs to be addressed. Now, in the near future, you also have here the Ten of Pentacles, a Fool, as well as the Four of Wands. So in the near future, I see here, wow, look at that. This huge door, in fact, multiple doors of opportunity are opening up for you, but one main one, it's a brand new beginning, a brand new start. There's abundance here. There's marriage, there's commitment, there's literally like you making a lot of money. There could be celebration, the sense of, community coming together as one. I mean, you name it. There is something huge about to come towards you in the near future. Okay. If somebody's comment kind of like, bothers you in the near future, don't take it personally. I feel like that person is just being foolish. Okay, don't take it personally. They're going through something. But I also see here that there's something here where if something huge comes in and you're already involved in something that is taking away a lot of your time and energy, don't say no, but just say, you know what, maybe not right now. I can get into that later. Because for some, it could be some kind of a new career offer. It could be abundance. It could be a relationship. It could be something huge is coming in, but it's like two of them are coming in at the same time. I feel like for some, you're already working on something. You're focused on one situation, whether that's work related, career, family, friends, love, finances, and then a new opportunity comes in and it's just as good as the one that you're working on. Don't say no to it, but also don't bring it on if you already have a lot going on. Just say, okay, you know what? Yes, but not right now. Let me get to that later, okay? Because I see here that both of them offer a lot of abundance, security, happiness, joy, fulfillment, celebration, huge opportunities coming towards you. For some, it has to do with some kind of a soulmate connection. Remember that soulmate connections could be a new friendship. It could be a soulmate, could be a coworker, a business partner. It could be a family member, a friend, of course, a loved one, a lover, a child, whoever. It literally can be anybody. But there's a new soulmate coming into your life. I'm drawn to you in a way that I've never experienced before. A love and a connection so deep and so complex. So whether it's a job, connection, career connection, a new acquaintance, a new friendship, love, whatever this is, you're going to be drawn towards that person, towards that project, towards that idea, towards that opportunity, because it's meant to be yours. But again, don't say no. Just say, okay, you know what? Maybe not right now. I have a lot going on. Okay, don't stress yourself out trying to do everything at once, because then you're not going to do it well. Okay, like sometimes when you try to spread yourself too thinly, you kind of half do everything and then nothing ends up working in an excellent way. So try to focus more on one thing and then another. Okay, that's what I'm sensing here. Now in your opportunity, you also have the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So in your opportunity, you're going to finally have an opportunity to make some kind of a sacrifice that maybe you've been afraid of making before, because now you're going to get enlightenment. You're going to get some kind of a breakthrough moment, eureka moment. Now I understand what I have to do. And part of your opportunity is finally you're going to find it more easy to disconnect from people, places, situations that have been draining your energy, that have been burdening you, whether it's old thoughts that have been burdening you, old ideas that are no longer serving you. It could be old programs in your mind. It could be energy that you're carrying on from other people from the past. It could just be burdens, responsibilities. But I see here that you're going to have an opportunity to get the help that you need in an area of your life where you felt like it's too much. This is too much for me to handle. The help is coming in. The money is coming in. The payoff is coming in. And also the enlightenment is coming in. You're going to finally get clarity, like, wow, eureka moment. Now I understand why things had to happen in this way. Okay. Some kind of a huge breakthrough moment. Now remember that when this breakthrough moment happens, it comes with an opportunity. That means that even though things you might want to control the outcome, you might want to be like, oh my God, I have to control this before this happens. Don't do that. Don't try to control every little single thing, because this is going to happen inevitably of what you do or don't do. Let it happen. It's going to bring in a beautiful opportunity and a huge payoff. Okay. So right now it's just the time for you to learn some kind of a lesson and ask yourself, okay, what is it that I'm supposed to learn in this situation that I cannot control? Because there's a huge opportunity there. For others, there's some kind of an energy where you're finally dropping a person who has been breadcrumbing you. It's been quite a burden to carry on with this person's breadcrumbing energy, their unfulfilled promises. Oh, I promise I'm going to do this. I promise I'm going to do that. Nope, no more. You're dropping it. Okay. You're getting the strength there to finally let it go and release it. That strength is part of your opportunity as well. You have your divine feminine. So right now I do see here that this situation, you're going to find that it will transform you. Part of your opportunity is whatever it is that you've been going through, you've been struggling with, it's literally transforming you into your higher self, into a new version of you. So that's why I'm saying, don't try to control the outcome. Let it be. This is some kind of a situation where you just have to live the answers, right? What is the saying? Like, live through the answers. You can't get the answers to come to you, fast. You have to live through them and learn from them. Okay, so here it says, for others, there could be an opportunity where a person here is realizing that you have healed them and transformed them. You're a goddess who healed me and transformed me to my higher self, whether a god or a goddess, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. But you are transforming people just by you transforming yourself. Okay, the divine feminine is that energy of being compassionate, being caring, being understanding, not only with others, but with yourself as well. Okay, divine feminine. And the butterfly also, if you see butterflies, that is an indication that you are finally changing, you're transforming. Now we're going to be going into your extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.